AFTV, Marty, 4-0 to Madrid.
Win the first leg.
4-0 against
That's
Madrid.
what I said. That's what I said.
Right.
Madrid.
We'll come to that, Josh.
You had a few drinks in there, yeah. Right. The game today, Mikel Merino. Yeah,
Our number nine. Take that number 9 off of Gabriel Jesus and stick it on Mikel Merino. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, look.
He's doing a job.
He's doing a job. He's doing a job, and that's all you can ask of your players is a level of versatility. He's got to do that job. He had a slow start coming in. He got injured straight away. He was a bit inconsistent. He then got amazing reception at the Emirates, and then he was a bit hit and miss. And he was played, called it out of position. He's some people say he's a 6, some people say he's an 8, and now he's coming in and playing the role of a number 9. And look, he's popping up with goals when we need to. That for me today was a great 1-0 to the Arsenal. There's nothing better than beating Chelsea. And the thing that I found since the Nottingham Forest game, since the West Ham game, Nottingham Forest, and definitely the Manchester United game, you've got an Arsenal team which was second in the league, and the title looks to have, it's not mathematically done, but it looks to have gone. And you're sitting at 1 point, 15 points behind Liverpool, and you're for me, I was kind of trying to motivate myself to watch the games, because what are you playing for? And there's a lot of negativity. Oh, we've blown it, we've bottled it, but actually there's a hell of a lot to play for in this season. We're second place, and we're going into a Champions League quarter-final against Real Madrid, and that is one night that I'm really looking forward to.
And you've got to carry momentum through to that, haven't you?
And then you go on to come in, bring in Chelsea. Now, I love beating Chelsea, and let's just take it back to real football. Rivalries. Beating your Tottenhams, your Chelseas, your 90s, your Liverpools. And that is today, what I saw was a 1-0 to the Arsenal. We set up quickly, we went at them, and for me, all the players were at the pace that I wanted them to be. Odegaard played well. I thought Martinelli was lively, and I thought Trossard was really good as well. And Declan Rice, he has been at the beginning of the season quite inconsistent, and then for me, in the last few games against PSV, against Manchester, he's back. After the summer, he came back in, and he was not that player that we had last season. Now, in the last few games, I have seen that player that we signed,
and he's going to be important for us in that Real Madrid game, isn't he?
You need a player like that to take the game by the scruff of the neck, and I think what I've seen a bit more with him is, at times when Partey's not there, he's playing in the 6 a bit more. Which, look, we bought him as a 6 and play him as an 8, which is also, when he is that good in that position, he is that good. Declan Rice is one of the best midfielders in the country in that position, and he was then getting played out of position. I think he really had to adjust. Even at this level, he had to adjust massively and that's what I've seen from him, adjusting. That game, again, we haven't scored from a set piece in a while. That ball goes in, Merino with a great finish, knew where he's, and Merino did this in the Euros. This is what Merino does. His aerial threat, he's really good, his heading ability, and sometimes, he's finishing. We got that, and then we shut that game out. That's what I saw. It was very controlled. Chelsea tried to get at us numerous times. Caicedo was trying to get at Trossard. There was Enzo was trying to get, all of their players were really trying to get some biting, upset us, unsettle us, and cause us to make some stupid mistakes. For me, that team knew that we could be susceptible to a red card or losing our heads. But we didn't. We kept it, and we shut them out. And when you look at their goalkeeper, Sanchez, compared to the goalkeeper, that's where it all starts, that defence. Moving on to that Real Madrid game, for me, that is how we are going to win that game. That's the blueprint right there. Okay, slightly
control.
You control the game. You don't go gung-ho at them, trying to, play, mad end-to-end stuff with them, because you'll get found out. And we had the PSV game where we scored 7 goals. I think that was a slight one-off-ish. Being more realistic, it's with the defence we've got Saliba, you don't need me to read out the back four. And then with Lewis Skelly, how that boy is playing this season. We have, with the Declan Rice, this midfield, at this time of the season, it looks like this midfield and this back of this team is really clicking into gear. And you need to play a team like that to shut them out, to have your best players performing in the best way, and getting a 0-0 or a 0-0 or 1-0. I remember George Graham saying it about when we went to Anfield in 88, 89. You know, keep it 0-0 till half time, then we'll grab an early goal just after half time, and then you get a goal late on. Breaking teams like that down methodically with a system, not just going gung-ho, because that Real Madrid team's too experienced and too professional to get caught out like that.